So, by the way, my name is Aaron Richmond. You're listening to a very, very musical concert this evening on Aaron's Opinion. This is so good. So glad you could stop by tonight. Um, Let me just tell you that he's Santon. He is a blind musician. As he explained to me, he did not go to college in California, as I was confused by. He went to college in Massachusetts. And that was another magnificent piece. That sounded, I recognize that. I don't know what that's called, but I've certainly heard that.
The song is called Flor de Lino,
there
by Hector Stamponi.
Perfect. Well, there you go. On the right. So let's say that if you're on the radio, you can take a break. So we'll be right back. By the way, Santon, I have a very important question that has absolutely nothing to do with music. Do you love coffee?
Coffee, not really. I don't actually drink coffee, but I mainly drink tea with milk and sugar.
Well, that is very helpful, because Aaron's Opinion is brought to you by Blended Joe LLC, a coffee company, not a tea company, but a coffee company. BLENDEDJOE.com. If you want fruit in your coffee, if you want chocolate, vanilla, if you want a light roast, a medium roast, a dark roast, decaf. Hey, maybe you want to buy coffee that helps a charitable cause that you support. Well, at Blended Joe, they're a supporter of Aaron's Opinion for sure. I don't know what they're going to give Santon because he won't drink their coffee, so I don't know what we'll have to do about that. But that's fine. That's fine. You're allowed to drink tea with milk and sugar. I think we can accept that. Sure. From now until the end of the month, 20% off. So you might want to try coffee. 20% off, man. 20% off until the end of the month. Promo code Aaron, AARON, at checkout. If you're on your couch listening to this beautiful music, or if you're on the go, I guarantee you'll love every zip from Blended Joe. What else would you like to play for us tonight? You're just on a roll with a lot of these very entertaining pieces.
Yeah, just a second.
Sure.
You put the violin away for let's see. I'm going I will play a song called Theme from a Summer Place, written by Steiner.
Oh, that was a good. That was perfect. Okay, fantastic. Mm-hmm. Good. And what next?
Okay, this next song I'm going to play for you is released by Beethoven. I think you may recognize this one.
Flight of the Bumblebee, if you wouldn't mind.
I may not know that one.
Yes, that one. Yes,
Ah,
that's
okay.
fine. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah. Of course, with Beethoven, you also, my favorite Beethoven on the piano, no question. Even when I played the flute for years and years, one of my favorite pieces of classical music, without shadow of a doubt, Emperor Concerto by Beethoven.
Wow, I never play.
Really? The
Maybe,
third, that nice third, I don't know what it's called, but the third movement of that, the Emperor Concerto?
yeah, Emperor Concerto number three. You know what? I might as well. I can easily learn things by ear. I mean, I could learn pieces by ear just by, let's say, listening to recordings, listening to one of the most famous performers that I can hear on YouTube, like Evgeny Kissin, Sviatoslav Richter, and lots of others, especially Arthur Rubinstein. Well, he plays Chopin pieces.
Right, but I was just thinking of that last, that last powerful movement of the Emperor Concerto. I don't know, for some reason I think it's called the Emperor Concerto. I might be
Yeah, yeah, you're right about that. That's the Emperor.
yeah. And there's this one, and it's three beautiful movements, but that ending movement is just, it's just, there's pieces for the flute that are perfect. Well, that's the perfect, that's the meme for the piano. That's the perfectly written piece for the piano, no question. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Play some music. Can you play anything from kind of, let's give our listeners, some of our listeners are from the Caribbean, places like Jamaica and Jamaica. So can you play anything that kind of has that reggae vibe a little bit? Improvise a little. Give me some reggae if you can. Arguably one of the most recognizable. Yes, that's a really perfect, absolutely perfect.
About song. That's what it's called.
The what?
This was called Day Oh Day Oh.
That one.
Yeah.
That one. Yes, it probably is used in many commercials. What about this one's a little bit. I mean, this one's a little bit less recognizable than that for most people. What about Three Little Birds?
Three Little Birds. I don't know. I don't know that.
That is fine. That is fine. It's a famous song from the. Oh, now my Jamaican podcaster buddy, she's gonna get on me about this. It's a song from probably the 50s or 60s that has been reinterpreted.
About a thing. That's a.
Yeah. That one.
Never sang it, but I did not sing it, but I never played it.
I see.
But for some reason, for that, I have been playing at senior centers for quite a while before that virus struck. And
right.
This time I'm not playing at senior centers, but I'm trying to, it's hard to just like find music gigs when you, well, of course I've been doing senior centers, but like at one point I was working as a musician at Opa's Kitchen and Bar. It was a Korean restaurant that has been like in business for a while, but now it's out of business.
Right.
But I don't know why.
That's all right. That's all right. Well, can you play any Korean music? Any piano pieces that have a very Eastern or Asian feel?
Asian feel. Okay, let's do this.
Or